Ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something that can change your entire life. It's not money, not education, not luck, and not even connections. It's something you already have. Something that's free, invisible, and yet more powerful than electricity. That something is attitude. A positive attitude is the difference between the person who says, "I can't," and the one who says, "I will." It's the spark that turns a setback into a comeback, a failure into a lesson, and a dream into destiny. You see, life doesn't always go the way we want it to. The storms come, the winds blow, and sometimes the road ahead looks impossible. But when you've got the right attitude, no mountain is too high, no valley too deep, and no dream too big. Because attitude is not about what happens to you, it's about what happens in you. 1. The attitude that builds champions. Think about every successful person you know, athletes, business leaders, or heroes who rose from nothing. You'll find one thing in common, a positive mental attitude. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't quit. He said, "I'll show them." That's attitude. When Thomas Edison failed thousands of times to invent the light bulb, he said, "I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." That's attitude. Your attitude determines how you see the world. To a negative thinker, every opportunity has a problem. To a positive thinker, every problem has an opportunity. It's like two shoe salesmen sent to a remote village. The first one said, "No one here wears shoes. What a waste of time." The second one said, "No one here wears shoes. What a great opportunity." Same situation. Different attitude. One sees defeat, the other sees destiny. 2. Attitude is a choice. Some people say, "I can't help how I feel." Oh yes, you can. Your attitude is not something you're born with. It's something you build. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can say, "Good morning, God," or, "Good God, it's morning." That small difference sets the tone for your entire day. Now, let me tell you a truth. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can always control how you respond. That's why I tell people, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Your response is your power. It's your secret weapon. When you choose positivity, you rise above the circumstances instead of sinking beneath them. 3. Positive attitude creates positive results. Have you ever noticed that positive people seem to attract success? That's not magic, that's mindset. A positive attitude creates energy, and that energy changes how you act. It makes you persistent when others give up. It helps you see possibilities where others see problems. Imagine a farmer planting seeds. If he believes the soil is bad and the weather will fail, he won't give his best. But if he believes the harvest will come, he plows deeper, waters more, and works harder. That's faith in action, powered by attitude. You see, attitude doesn't just change how you feel, it changes what you do. And what you do determines what you get. If you act defeated, you'll be defeated. If you act with courage, you'll grow stronger. If you act with gratitude, life will give you more to be grateful for. 4. The science of positivity. Now let's talk practical. Studies have shown that people with a positive attitude live longer, perform better, and recover faster from challenges. Why? Because positivity changes your brain chemistry. It increases dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good chemicals that improve focus, creativity, and energy. That's why Zig used to say, "When you choose to be positive, it's not just motivational talk, it's biological power." A positive mind also attracts positive people. No one wants to follow a complainer, but everyone is drawn to encouragers, those who lift others up, even in tough times. 5. The power of words and thoughts. Your attitude begins with your thoughts, and your thoughts create your words. You can't talk defeat all day and expect victory to show up. If you keep saying, "I'm unlucky, I'm tired, nothing ever works out," your subconscious mind will make it true. But if you declare, "I am capable, I am blessed, I will find a way," you're programming your brain for success. Words are seeds. If you plant negativity, you grow weeds. If you plant faith, you grow fruit. So guard your mouth and your mind. Feed your thoughts with inspiration, gratitude, and belief. You'll start seeing miracles in places you never noticed before. 6. The 3 A's of a positive life. Let me give you Zig Ziglar's 3 simple A's to build a positive attitude. 1. Appreciation. Be thankful for what you have instead of complaining about what you don't. Gratitude turns your attitude into altitude. 2. Affirmation. Speak life over yourself. Say, "I can. I will. I must." Your words shape your world. 3. Action. Don't just think positive, act positive. Do good. Smile often. Help someone. Because action turns faith into results. You can't just sit around saying, "I'm positive," and expect the world to change. You've got to take action with a positive heart. 7. Turning setbacks into comebacks. Now let's face it, life will knock you down. You'll face failure, rejection, and disappointment. But here's the truth. A positive attitude doesn't prevent problems. It gives you the strength to overcome them. Every champion has scars. But they don't let their scars define them. They let them refine them. Zig used to say, "Failure is an event, not a person." You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are a child of God, capable of rising higher than any fall. When things go wrong, don't say, "Why me?" Say, "Try me." Because inside you is a spirit that cannot be broken, only tested. 8. The company you keep. If you hang around complainers, you'll complain. If you hang around dreamers, you'll dream. Attitude is contagious. So choose your company wisely. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to be better, who remind you of your potential, not your pain. As Zig said, "You can't fly with the eagles if you keep scratching with the turkeys." Let go of toxic people who drain your joy. Fill your circle with encouragers, learners, and believers. That's how you stay strong when life gets tough. 9. Attitude at work and in life. A positive attitude can change not just your personal life, but your career, your relationships, and your reputation. Employers don't just hire skills, they hire attitude. Customers don't just buy products, they buy enthusiasm. And families don't just love each other for perfection, they love each other for patience. A positive attitude makes you the kind of person people love to be around. It makes you a leader, even when you're not in charge. Because leadership isn't about a title, it's about influence. And nothing influences more than a positive spirit. 10. How to build and keep a positive attitude. Here are 7 practical ways to strengthen your positive mindset every day. 1. Start your morning with gratitude. List 3 things you're thankful for before touching your phone. 2. Read or listen to something uplifting. Feed your mind with faith and inspiration. 3. Avoid negativity. Limit gossip, bad news, and toxic media. 4. Encourage someone. Give a compliment or help someone in need. 5. Keep learning. Growth fuels positivity. Stagnation breeds frustration. 6. Take care of your body. Exercise, eat well, and rest. A healthy body supports a happy mind. 7. Pray and reflect daily. Connect with your Creator. It renews your soul and clears your heart. Remember, your attitude is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Conclusion: rise above, stay positive. My friend, life is short, and challenges are plenty. But with a positive attitude, you can rise higher than you ever dreamed. You can't always control your circumstances, but you can always control your spirit. And when your spirit is positive, no obstacle, no rejection, no storm can stop you. Let's close with one of Zig's most famous truths. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So start today, with a smile, with faith, and with a positive attitude. Because when you do, success isn't just possible, it's inevitable.